Welcome back to Site Unreliability Engineering. My name's Clay Smith. In this series, we explore complex systems and understanding them when they don't necessarily work as expected. In this episode, we'll be talking about instrumentation ROI and also sharing a story about some angry mobile users in France. When we talk about complex systems, we know there's increasing pressure to move quickly even though the number of tools, frameworks, and languages we use to build and operate these systems is ever increasing. Let's talk about the ROI of instrumentation and why it's important to find time to do it in the first place. The end goal of instrumentation is using the knowledge of the work a system is doing as it's responding to actual customer requests to help the entire organization move faster. As every organization uses technology more, having instrumentation in place provides data on what matters most. With instrumentation, we're able to discover unexpected patterns and behaviors that influence what we work on in the first place. If we have metrics, logs, and traces, the idea is we can use that to help us improve the systems we work on over time. The idea is that this continuous process of improvement also makes us better engineers and better systems designers. It's important to talk about the value of instrumentation through a personal story. In particular, why is France so mad at us? A few years ago, I was working on a mobile application. We noticed that there was a slow trickle of one-star reviews from French users. They were really angry. They were saying the application was basically unusable. Germans or British users weren't complaining. We thought there might be something cultural at play, but then it was pretty clear there was this very specific and very strange network issue that was only affecting French users. When we looked into the data, it was clear that there was some sort of configuration issue or something specific to the way people were interacting with the application on that network that was causing issues for that angry set of French people. We've had a lot of discussions at this point around the overall complexity of systems. When we think about how we think about complex systems, it's important to understand that we're probably never going to have a perfect model of how these work in great detail. When we look at all the different interactions, the components, the systems, the tools, and processes that make up these systems, it's really difficult to understand what's going on perfectly with complete accuracy all the time. In short, we've just recapped Wood's theorem. Unfortunately, this complexity isn't going away. We're going to keep using new tools and frameworks to build even more complicated things. The best we can do, though, is ask good questions. With all of this complexity, the idea is we want to be able to ask and answer better questions. The idea is that our model of the system, whatever it is, gets better over time. From Wood's theorem, we know that as the complexity increases, the accuracy of our model always decreases. By at least being able to ask and answer good questions around how that system behaves and operates, the idea is we're able to get to this question of how it works and to ultimately improve our understanding of what's going on. Thanks for joining us for this series of Site Unreliability Engineering. We hope you've had fun talking about and understanding complexity of systems, and please reach out on Twitter if you have any comments or want to share your own stories.